I'll say it ended with dancing for the guys from Kaduna. See some Kaduna steps right there.
Yeah, definitely. You know? I actually learned some that, Friday. When you see dances like that, you just want to join them in the dancing. Huge celebrations. Congratulations to all the schools that took part. All of you guys are winners, as the chairman says. All of you, you're all winners. So don't say because LGA, Mohammed Kabir, went home with the trophy that you're not winners. All of you guys are winners. Coming down here to Lagos alone shows that you guys are all champions.
Wow. So, season 8 of the channel's National Kids Cup. We'll keep talking about it. Cecilia Tayo, let's come back home now.
Yeah.
You guys know the story of boxing, how they were getting ready for the Olympics qualifiers in Cameroon, and then it didn't just work for Team Nigeria. It was just Ife Ajagba that picked up a ticket. And we know why. We know why. It was down to lack of good preparation.
I mean, we saw when they started camp.
We saw them in camp and the rest.
Very late.
And it didn't just work. Particularly for the ladies. Cecilia, you were so shocked. You said Kendi Obare didn't qualify. Edith Oguke Agu didn't qualify. Even Caroline Linus didn't make it. Now, let me tell you what happened afterwards. They had a chance. The female boxers had a chance to go to Kazakhstan and win. But again, poor management. They transited in Turkey for 17 hours. 17 hours they transited, missed. And when they got to Kazakhstan, guys, they were 6 hours late. They had missed the official weighing, the medicals, and accreditation.
That's your tournament's over, really.
Game over. Game over.
Not funny.
They went with the secretary, the vice president, and Coach Kende Adurada Azim on your screen right there. Kendi Obare was part of the team, Caroline Linus, and then Edith. This is what we keep talking about. Now it's just only Ife Ajagba that has picked a ticket. 3 boxers are getting ready for the next one that's coming up in June in Azerbaijan, Baku. Ifetobo Akochi, Umar Sadiq, and Kazim Shoyoye. But nobody's talking to them. It seems they're not going to get any support.
Yeah, I think
the boxers are saying that they are thinking of, sponsoring themselves to Baku, but each person needs about 1,800 pounds to be able to survive that competition. And nobody, absolutely nobody, is talking boxing that has given glory, that has brought pride to this country. You know what? Let's go to London. Ifetobo Akpochi is a Nigerian boxer, heavyweight boxer and captain of Team Nigeria. He'll be talking to us because we want to understand the situation. Yeah, Umar Sadiq could punch the camera because he might not just be punching anyone in Baku. Doesn't just speak well. On the program this morning, we want to really understand what's going on with boxing in Nigeria. It's so worrisome because this is a sport that has given Nigeria so much to talk about. Let's go to London. Ifetobo Akpochi has been training with Umar Sadiq. They are hoping to go to Baku to take part in the boxing qualifiers, but it seems that will not be happening. So if we have Ifetobo Akpochi, we'd like to talk to him this morning on the show. So he'll be giving us an insight as regards all that is happening with boxing in Nigeria, particularly qualifying for the Rio Olympics. So if the sports ministry or the federation, they're not showing any concern, then maybe they're saying, look, we're not interested in taking boxing to the Olympics.
Okay, but I think basically it could be the fact that they actually expected these boxers to qualify from Cameroon. Which was actually cheaper for them. But right now they couldn't get the ticket and all that because of late preparations and everything. They thought they could do the usual magic miracle and get a ticket, but they couldn't do that. But they were now feeling, okay, maybe, just maybe, they can actually, get to all the tournaments and pick up a ticket. But if you don't go to Baku, the Azerbaijan, the ladies who just couldn't do anything simply because of poor planning and everything. So it shows that, well, you just have 1 or 2 boxers at the Olympics from Nigeria, and that won't be pretty at all.
That be nice.
I mean, Austin, that story about the trip to Kazakhstan is just is unacceptable. That's basic administrative work.
Transit for 17 hours.
17 hours, they end up missing your way.
Someone just wants to get cheap tickets and 17 hours for people that are going.
I think it's not a story you just want to listen to. It's not. It's not a story.
It's like we don't know much. We don't know much, but Ife can talk to us this morning. Ifetobo Akpochi is a Nigerian boxer. He's in London. Good morning, Ifetobo Akpochi, and welcome to the program.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm glad you're smiling. That's a sign of victory already. But if I know it's not a sweet story. Talk to us. What's really going on?
Yeah, actually, I'm smiling because I'm talking to you, but I'm not smiling with the present situation because it's been horrible, you know. There's a lot going on in boxing, which I really don't want to talk about all this while, but right now, I'm going to say everything exactly as it is. And I don't really care about what they're going to say. From the Minister of Sports down to where I am, you know, is really, really horrible. I don't like how the Nigerians do their things. Because all over here, I sponsor myself to the UK just to get a better preparation because I believe they've got some good qualities of gym and equipment and all that that can really facilitate the boxing to get me prepared for the last qualifiers, which is coming up in 14 days. And you know what that means. I'm really putting my everything to make sure I do what I have to do to be in Rio 2016. But I'm not getting any support from the National Sports Commission, the Boxing Federation. I'm not getting any support. All they do is this. When it's 2 weeks to the competition, they invite people to come and just train them and push them to tournament to fight with people who's been training for the past 1 year, 6 months, 8 months, and so on and so forth like that. This is what has been happening. I've represented Nigeria 7 times and I have nothing to show for it, you know? So I don't really know why things are like this. Only for day before yesterday, I got a call from the Federation to say there is no money from the Ministry of Sports, so we are not going for the Kazakhstan qualification. It was a heartbreak, trust me.
So
I don't really know what to do. So me and Umar Sadiq were here training, and we called AIBA to get information from AIBA, and AIBA said to us, the good thing is that we have been registered, which is very good. All we need to do is to bring ourselves down there. There is a scheme for accommodation, which is $80 per boxer, then $110 per official. And they try to make us understand that this $80 will cover your feeding, your hotel room, and the transportation to the venue and back to the hotel. So we will try to make our own calculation and everything. I found that we need like £1,600 each for us to be there, which we're really trying to get now. I'm not getting anything. And Umar, you know, Umar is half British, half Nigerian. And he said he's going to take a loan, you know, which is their system. It's work here. But for me, I don't know anybody here, and I don't even know how to get a loan. And Umar don't want to go alone. So every day he keep pushing me to say, how far have you gone with your hustling and all that? Because we need to be in Rio 2016. If Nigeria is not sponsoring us, we have to be there on our own. And that's what we're trying to do right now.
Wow, Efe, I know this, we wish we can just get you talking over and over again, but what's the conclusion? Are you still going to Kazakhstan? Azerbaijan?
Yeah, hopefully I've got roughly 14, okay, let me say 12 days, because I'm not going to put the arrival date. Roughly 12, 13 days to go. And I'm still hoping from now till the weekend to see how much I can raise. If I can raise the money, I'm there. But if I can't raise the money, there's nothing I can do. But there's a negative energy if I say I can raise the money. So I have to be positive, and I'm believing I can raise the money because I'm starting from today. You know, I'll try to make some calls and try to visit some people to see how I can raise. You know, it's not a small money though. £1,600 is not. It's not a change. You know. So right. I called the president of Nigeria Boxing Federation. I got no reply. I sent texts over and over. I've got no reply. You know, I even spoke to some. I called some of the directors of sports. I got no reply. Didn't pick my call. I sent them texts over and over. They didn't pick my call. I sent texts to the governor of Delta State. They didn't pick my call. You know, every time, yeah. It's painful though. I know.
Efe, we would have to stop you here now. We'll get you talking again to monitor the situation. Thank you so much for talking to us, Efe Tobakochi. Oh my God, guys! After listening to it's just this I could do. Just this, just hands on the face, and you start wondering. Chinasa Ebony joins us now.
Chinasa wants to say something.
Chinasa, what? I'm sorry we are bringing you in this way.
Well. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here as usual, but the FA story is not just for Nigerian boxing. You know, Tayo, we were speaking a couple of weeks ago about even when it comes to Taekwondo, when it comes to other sports, you know, these guys the athletes go out of their way, train, try and make it for other events, you know, register for different tournaments, but they don't get the support, the required support that they need. it's all about football in Nigeria. We've been talking about this. Remember Peter Konyegwachi at the Olympics, where he was able to get us a medal. And, you know, boxing is sad. Boxing, one of our biggest sports when it comes to, you know, getting medals in the Olympics. Traditionally, we've had good boxers, Dick Tiger, Samuel Peters. We've had world champions. And now, getting qualifiers for the Olympics, we cannot do that. We saw the sham that happened in Cameroon, how they could not even prepare well enough to go to that tournament, and since they couldn't get the Olympic ticket, they now decided to abandon them. Come on. Now, if he's in London looking for £1,600, it's really sad. It's really sad. I just really hope the relevant authorities are listening. He's said it all. He's called everybody. Nobody has gotten back to him. He sent messages. This is an indictment on all of them, you know, the minister, the president of the MBBF, all of them. He has come out to call them out now, and I think they need to respond quickly, because it's really sad.
We'll get you talking again, but
they just have to respond quickly. Okay, we'll just quickly take a look at some of the results coming from the Nigerian Premier League, Women's Premier League at the weekend. Well, just one walkover at the weekend, but the other results were really kind of pretty.
Yeah, just one.
I just one walkover. Okay, match day 2 result, Group A, Pelicans start and Bayelsa Queens 2-1, Edo Queens, Edo Shun Babes 1-1, Ibom Angels and Nasarawa Amazons. It ended a lone goal in favor of Ibom Angels. In Group B, Delta Queens, of course, Capital City Dubs 4-0, Rivers Angels beating Sunshine Queens at 2-0, Taraba Queens and Mountain White Doves. That's where the walkover actually came. They said they left Benin at 3 a.m. in the morning on the day the match was to take place. But before they could get to their venue, it was late into the night, so that's why they couldn't honor that game. It's not as if they decided not to go. Confluence Queens and Adamawa, Adamawa, their first game, they lost that one by a lone goal. And of course, today we'll be having the game between the Abia Angels and Tokas Queens at 10 a.m. today, because the stadium was being used. That's the reason that game wasn't played. So match day 2, 1 walkover so far, 2 in the Federation Cup. Hopefully, these guys should be able to get money and, you know, get all their games. Quite it won't be pretty for you to just actually leave a game 3 a.m. in the morning when you know you're playing on that. Maybe they'll actually source it for funds before they could leave.
Chinasa, in a minute, let's run what's happening at the Western Conference in the NBA playoffs. What a story down to the wire.
And as in, a lot of people didn't expect this after the way the Oklahoma City Thunder took out the Warriors in games 3 and 4, and people felt okay, they will, you know, wrap it up in game 6. But come on, Klay Thompson, the other splash brother, the underrated one, the one that nobody talks about a lot. He just hit 41 points, 11 3-pointers. That was a record. And I'm beginning to. I want to compare this series and the final, LeBron's final winning campaign in Miami when they took on San Antonio through 7 games. And I don't know which one is looking better. But tonight's game 7 will be epic at the Oracle Arena. I'm saying it again, don't write off Oklahoma City Thunder. Don't write them off. Because in game 5, even when the Warriors won them at the Oracle Arena, it wasn't easy. You know, and if Durant and Westbrook click, they will take some beating. Golden State needs to be on point. Everybody, Thompson, Draymond Green, Iguodala, Curry, you know, Ezeli, Bogut, they all have to be on point. If not, because I'm telling you, just those 2 guys, Durant and Westbrook, can turn the tide. If they can reduce their turnovers, you know, and get the right support. Robertson is a fantastic defender. They have some. Serge Ibaka is there. So Golden State will underrate these guys at their peril. They know that they're in for a fight.
Who's going to win tonight's game?
Who's going to win tonight's game?
Put you on the spot. Sorry.
Okay, Golden State.
Yeah,
Golden State. I know that
wasn't so hard.
Well, thank you, Chinese, for coming in the program.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you for watching. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
Many thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Tayan Salam.
You can keep talking to us on Twitter or channels _sports, on Facebook or channels of Sports. I'm Austin Okunakwan. In everything you do, remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.